second speaker tonight is an individual that motivates me. Got a lot of respect for him. Actually, we've been in the club about the same amount of time, 4 years. And she's a wine lover. Gee, I wonder if you can figure out who that is. And she's a happy camper. And actually, while she was working on her speech, while she was sitting on the beach in Hilton Head with some wine. So I'd like to bring up our next speaker, which she'll be speaking out of the advanced manual, the entertaining speaker. And this will be a dramatic talk. And the title of her speech is Finding Your Passion. Please welcome Ms. Laura Provost.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Are we all feeling motivated?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll put my hand back.
I am so glad that Tim was our Toastmaster tonight because I want to build off of your theme of motivation and talk about passion. I want to talk about moving from just existing to living to thriving and living with passion. Doesn't that sound great? Yes. But what do you do if you don't know what your passion is? As the owner there of Mr. Cornerstone Counseling, I can say I have this conversation several times a week. People say, I have absolutely no idea what my passion is. And not only that, but I don't even know how to find my passion. Well, my fellow Toastmasters, future Toastmasters, my very welcome guests, including my parents and Rich, I'm going to give you some free advice tonight. Some free therapy, if you will. Here's the secret to finding your passion. It's twofold. It's to suffer and realize you probably don't have a passion. Okay, I said it. I said suffer and realize you probably don't have a passion. When we think about the original meaning of the word passion, it means suffering. It comes from Jesus' life from the Last Supper until his crucifixion. And it was several years later, decades later, that we took on the meaning that we all know the word passion, which means extreme love, joy, and enthusiasm. So think about that. Suffering morphs into passion. When I think about my own life, I think suffering might be a little bit extreme, but I can think about some hard things that I've been through. When I was younger, I was very, very shy. I even had a speech impediment. I had a lisp. You guys know I was Laura Provost for a while. My senior quote in the yearbook was one by Sidney J. Harris. It was, "Those whose center of emotional gravity is deeply embedded are willing to wait quietly in line until they're discovered." Let me tell you, I'm not waiting quietly in line anymore. My passion is Toastmasters. Yes, I was sitting on the beach in Hilton Head, and I was thinking about a speech and thinking about putting myself up here to be humiliated. Yeah. This is my passion. Those of you who know me a little bit know that I kind of like corny jokes. When I was 5 years old, my parents gave me this book, and I still have it. Riddles and puns, and yes, I've memorized every single one. My favorite one was, what do you do when you're inside an elephant? Well, you run around until you're all pooped out. I got to school thinking I was pretty cool stuff. Told all my jokes, and what happened? I got laughed at. They made fun of me. And they said those are dumb and they're babyish, and I didn't tell my corny jokes. But eventually I embraced it, and I realized, you know what, this is who I am, this is my sense of humor, and I love it. And I have a passion for it. And maybe a few other people like corny jokes too. In fact, recently I just entered 10 puns in a contest in hopes that one of them would win. But no pun intended. Just remember, no matter how far you push the envelope, it's still stationary. I'll move on to the next section. All right, so we talked about that it's not just suffering, but to finding your passion. It's about realizing that you probably don't have one. How many people would say, I have a passion, a reason that I live? Okay, you guys Toastmasters are weird. All right. If I asked a regular here, most people would say, I don't know, I don't have one passion. And I'm challenging you to say, you probably have several. When I was younger, my best friend Amy was a ballet dancer, and she would practice 3 to 4 hours a day, and she went on to be a professional. And I remember feeling kind of envious. I thought, she has her thing, was I? I was the Jill of all trades, mistress of none. I was the dabbler. I was the Renaissance woman. I played a lot of different sports, I did some instruments, did Girl Scouts, did things. Was I great at any of them? No, not really. But I want to take this chance because I don't know if I've actually thanked my parents. But thank you for exposing me to all those things. Because you taught me to find passion in all of those things. I have a lot of passions. I've made a career on helping people find their joy in life. I love seeing my little nieces grow up to be strong, individual, fun people. I teach a confirmation class at church, and we don't just learn, this is the catechism, but we learn to think critically. Love that stuff. And I have lots of passions, which leads into, cue the music, I want to tell you about a few of my passions.
Okay. We're supposed to?
Yeah, it was like second to early.
There we go.
Kickboxing class and wine with my neighbors. Sushi and QCTM, everything. Dresses and hats in the spring. These birthdays are my favorite things. Not getting burned on my trip to the beach. No filler words, clearly my speech. Breakpoint jokes, swinging on swings. These are few of my favorite things. Moving windows and good kinds of thrift stores. Officer Purdy right there, open the door. Cheap wine at Toastmasters, helping me speak. These are